Hi, folks. And I just got to tell you a crazy story that happened to me a while ago. This is one of those stories like, you're not going to believe this, but it's very true. I'm Rick Sykes from 305 on your YouTube channel, and please subscribe. I need, I think, 96 people, and I get my 1,000, which is what I'm looking for. So please tell your friends, just tell 96 of them, okay? But anyway, listen to this situation. You're not going to believe it, but this is all true. So, I don't know, maybe it was about 6 months ago, 7 months ago. All of a sudden, I'm out on the bow of my boat. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just washing the boat because, it gets hot during the afternoon when you're doing this stuff. So, this is what I do. I don't really work, and I have fun with the boat, and this is what I do. So, I'm washing the boat about 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that, and I look down the dock, which is down there, as you can see. And this guy comes staggering up. And when I say staggering, I mean staggering. So he walks by me and says, "Hey, do you have a drink for me?" I started laughing. I said, "I think you had enough." And he goes, "Do you think so?" I said, "I think so." And I never saw the guy before. I'm like, "Who the hell is this guy?" I said, "Well, okay." So anyway, he starts walking this way. And if you could see the where the flag is, the boat next to the one with that rolled flag, he goes on that boat. As he goes on the boat, all of a sudden I hear splash and bang, and I say, "What the hell?" So I run over, and he's stuck between the boat and the dock. That's the one place you'd never, ever, ever want to be. And think about it, because all that happens is the boat gets hit by a little tiny wave, goes right to the dock, bam, the guy's crushed, and they'll die in a split second. So I see him. I run over, I get him out of from the side of the boat, which was the port side, and I bring him to the back of the boat, and I lift, and this guy's a big guy, by the way, and I lift him on the swim platform. From the swim platform, I roll him on some line, the rope, and onto the dock. And I said, "Man," he looks at me and goes, "You just saved my life." I said, "Yes, I know it." The next thing you know is he says, "Well, I'm going back on the boat," and I don't even know who this guy is. And he gets on the boat the very next day, he comes back to my boat. He went to the hospital in the morning. He broke a couple of ribs. Comes back to my boat thanking me for saving his life. I said, "Oh, no problem." He said, "Listen," he said, "I owe you. I'm a crackerjack mechanic. Everybody knows me up in Palm Beach. And his name is Richard Osborne, just so you know." And the next thing you know is I'm like, "Oh, great." I said, "Listen, Marrying Millions wants to use the boat for, a couple of episodes. Can you get it in perfect shape?" Because it's always in good shape, but I wanted it perfect. So he said, "Sure, I'll be glad to." He said, "I owe it to you." I said, "Okay, great." I said, No. I said, "I'll pay you for it." I said, "But just, can you do it quickly?" He said, "Sure." Well, the next thing you know, he does everything, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And everything's fine. And I bought all the parts, and I paid for everything, and, I gave him money too. Well, the next thing you know is Marrying Millions gets the invoice from him. They send him a check. And the check is for all the parts that I paid for. And I called him up, and I said, "Hey," I said, "you got my check that belongs to me." I said, "I paid for all the parts. I gave you the money for labor." And he said, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "Well, can I get the check?" He goes, "Yeah." He's ghosted me ever since. So I want you to realize something. I saved a guy's life, saved his life, and the next thing you know, he rips me off for thousands of dollars. Yes, it's true. This is Rick Sykes on your YouTube channel, and yes, this is all true. Have a glorious day, and I've got a million more stories to tell you. Take care, folks. Bye.